how often do you see projects like the Avenger, and what other kind of work do you do at your shop here?
Well, we do a number of rock crawlers. This will be the first one we've done in a Jolly Pop color, which is a form of a candy finish. Usually we do them in a red or a black or whatever the customer wants.
Okay.
But we do everything from new parts on the industrial side to antique gliders for customers wanting to restore antique furniture. We do a lot of new handrails, old handrails that we blast the old finish off and apply powder. And we do a lot of automotive, ATV, and motorcycle parts also.
Okay. Can you explain the differences and the benefits to powder coating compared to just regular paint?
Well, the industry says that it's 10 times more durable than conventional paint. I don't know if it's quite that much, but it's a lot. We can't blast off powder once it's been powder coated. We have to either bake it off or chemical strip it. So that shows you how much more durable it is. And it's also, it's a more eco-friendly. We don't have any harsh solvents or any of that sort of thing. And it's a dry form of painting. The powder is electrostatically charged and goes and clings to a conductive surface, whether it be steel or aluminum. Then it's put in an oven and baked. The average time to bake for most powders that I use is 400 degrees, 10 minutes. Now that's metal temperature, so the Avenger, it'll probably take it about 45 minutes to come up to 400 degrees, and then we'll keep it in the oven 10 minutes past that time.
Powder application is such a unique process. Can you give us a little more detail about how that works?
Well, with the Avenger, we're using, like I said before, a Jolly Pop finish, which is a form of a candy, so it has to have a base coat. Okay. So our base coat in this instance is sparkle silver. We're going to have a little metallic look to it. So I use a fluidizing hopper for the metallics, and air is actually in a chamber underneath the powder and makes it function like a liquid. It'll look like it's in a slow boil in the hopper. So then it's pumped out of the hopper through a gun that electrostatically charges the powder so it'll go cling to a grounded surface. We actually put a ground wire on the hook that's hanging the part, or in the case of the Avenger, we might even actually ground directly to it. And then the powder is sprayed on. We have to be careful in the tight corners. There's an event that we refer to in the industry called Faraday cage, where it wants to repel and not get up in those tight corners. So we try to do those first, and then we do a count to make sure we get a uniform finish in all areas. Then I actually, after we've applied all the powder, we'll put a pretty bright light on it and shine over the entire surface, and then that will show any areas that didn't get coated.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been in the finishing business for well over 30 years. I stopped saying 30 about 10 years ago, so it's longer than that. I started exclusively doing powder in 2006.